Hi everybody, it is Tina. Welcome to my video. And this week we are wrapping up the 8 weeks of Halloween. So I have week 6, 7, and 8 for you. I apologize for my voice. It's a little bit icky, but I promise I'm not sick. I'm totally fine. I had a little struggle with some allergies and my voice took a beating. It's recovering though. And so I apologize. I know I'm probably going to get comments. Oh, this is a little bit of a backstory, you guys. I always get comments on my videos about how much people hate my voice and people leave really nasty comments. And so I'm sure because it's worse than normal, I'll probably get some and that's okay. You just take the good of YouTube with the bad of YouTube. Today I am using my Magic in This Night designer paper, and I really love this paper because of the black and white designs, and that's what I'm going to try to use is all the different black and white ones. I actually only have 5 of these that I'm making, and these are little takeout boxes. Stampin' Up! Had these quite a while ago, and so one of my tips for you guys is to stock up on this kind of stuff when it goes on the clearance rack. So I have probably 4 or 5 packs, and this is how it came. I think there were either 10 or 12 that came in a pack. Oh, it says 6. I must have combined all of mine, but I got a whole bunch on the clearance rack, and then now I can pull them out and use them. And on Saturday, I'm going to share my first organizational video, and I will share with you guys where I keep all of my pretty packaging items. So when I was looking for stuff, I want to get stuff wrapped up for the kids and the teachers at school. And so I just went over to my pretty packaging place that I keep everything and went through that and pulled these out. So I already showed you guys in week 1 or 2 what I'm doing for the front office, and I will link that video. But this is what I'm going to do for the teachers. So they're not that big. I'm going to put cookies inside of them. That will be perfect. And then I'll also make cookies for the front office. And then I need to make cookies for the bank and then my husband's work. So I just have these boxes. I just dropped that one in the ink that's open here. So they just come together. You just, fold them and then put them together. And then what I'm going to do is we'll do this design right here. And I'm just going to take my trimmer and all of my designer paper. You guys just went flying off the other side of my island all onto the floor. I don't know if you heard it or not, but it went flying. So I'm doing 4 inches, and then that way I can get 3 strips per 12 by 12 piece of paper. And all I'm going to do is I center it on here like this, and I just flip it upside down. It doesn't have to be perfect. They're going to have to tear into the paper in order to get into the box. So I assume they'll just tear the paper off, get into the box, and then throw the paper away. So I just put a little bit of tape there. And so I can fill this box. Since I am closing it, I'll just pull the tape off is what I'll do from the bottom, and then I'll fill it. So I just like to, wherever the creases are, I just pinch it and then crease it, and it helps it to stay on the box and not pull away easily. Okay, so we have that, and this is so super simple, you guys. This is like as simple as it comes. So this is the what is this ribbon called? This is the metallic mesh ribbon. It is you can purchase it now. I'm gonna stock up on this ribbon. This is a really unique kind of ribbon, and I wasn't gonna get any, and I'm so glad I did because it is beautiful. And so I want to stock up on it to have for the coming years, especially for around this time of the year. So I'm just going to, I cut some off, and then I'm going to tie a really tight bow. And the great thing about this particular ribbon and this style is once you tie the bow, then you can fluff this. and it's just gorgeous. I really love it. So we'll fluff that bow, and I want to make it like a pretty big bow. And what I like also about this ribbon is sometimes when you have textured ribbon like this, it's really hard to tie a bow. Like it snags, and then you can't tie it tight. And this ribbon isn't like that. It ties really well, but it doesn't catch on itself, and then you can puff it out. So then I dug through my baker's twine, and I happen to have some purple, which is exactly what I wanted. And so what I'm going to do with this, and again, this is retired, so I apologize about that, you guys. You could use any color, green, you could use black, you could use white. So then what I want to do is I want to wrap this around twice, like so. And then I'm going to pull some off. And then what I want to do is I want to tuck this under the bow and really close to this ribbon. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck this one under all of that, just like so. Just like I normally do when I just do twine, but I'm just doing it around that other bow as well. And then I'm going to tie that really tight, and I'm going to make this a smaller bow, and it's going to go, see how it's going the other direction? And then what I'll do is I'll trim this off. Didn't actually mean to get that. Let me get my ribbon scissors. What am I doing? Okay. That's better. Just like that. And then I'll puff out that bow again. And this side, just like that. And then we're going to grab Gorgeous Grape ink. And I'm going to use this stamp set. This is tags, tags, tags. It has Halloween, Valentine's Day, and Christmas. And then there are actually dies that go with this, so you can cut them out. Now, what you could do to save time, if you had a whole bunch of these that you were doing, and these you could attach to anything, you could stamp all of them. They come as one. So you can stamp all of these at once. But I've actually cut mine apart. So you can see I've cut my Christmas ones apart, and then I've cut my Halloween ones apart. And then the dies are together, and you can cut all of them together. And so that's a really huge time saver. I'm using Sending Halloween Hellos, and we're just going to stamp that. And then let me show you how I attach it. So I've just trimmed this out, and then all I'm going to do is take a dimensional and I'm going to just put it right here in the corner. And put it right there. Now what I'm going to use to go with this is everybody will get a card. And I made these cards for my Halloween mini class. And what's great when I do a mini class is I end up with several sets of the card, because I make one set to share when I'm promoting the class, and then I make an entire another set to for the class when I'm demonstrating how to do them. So I always end up with lots of cards. And so these are the cards that I will use to pair with the Halloween treat. So this was a super simple project. I really loved it. I love having this kind of stuff on hand. Make sure you come back on Saturday and you will see where I organize all my pretty packaging items. I have 4 big bins of it here in my office that I often grab from. And then also don't forget, this is the very last week of October. So anybody who places a $35 order or more before shipping and tax, and you use the host code, you will get my ordering special, which is a set of embellishments, and everybody will get that. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will be back later this week to catch you guys up on the rest of 8 weeks of Halloween, and then we will start 8 weeks of Christmas, which I can't wait to dive into. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later.